Alright, basic beginner rock guitar, take 3. Rolling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, welcome to my video of basic beginner rock guitar, a plan. The idea here is to give you a checklist of things that you truly have to know if you're going to be a rock guitar player. Now I've talked with a lot of you and done Skype lessons with a bunch of you, and what I've found is you guys are all incredibly motivated, you put in a lot of time working on the guitar. All you need is some structure. Okay, and that's what we're going to do here today. So this is not exactly a how-to video, it's more like a checklist of things that you truly need to know how to do. And you can keep this checklist handy on your music stand or something, so that when you're sifting through all those YouTube videos and talking with your guitar teacher, if you have a guitar teacher, talking to friends and neighbors, you have this checklist to refer to, things that you really can't live without if you're going to pursue rock guitar. Alright, now quick sales pitch. If you enjoy this video, and I hope you do, I've got a PayPal button back on my channel page. You can click there, make a small donation. I appreciate it. Whatever you can, whatever's in your budget, I appreciate it. Okay, thanks everybody. Oh, and if you ever want to do a Skype lesson, we can do a Skype lesson sometime too. All right, just contact me down below. We can work out a Skype lesson. Okay, so a couple of details here. Things that you need to know how to do if you're going to pursue rock guitar. Check it out. Power chords. You can't live without power chords as a rock guitar player. Okay, power chords, not too difficult, but crucial. Now I'm playing obviously an acoustic guitar here today. That's partly to indicate that, hey, you don't have to have the fanciest Fender or Gibson electric guitar to pursue rock guitar. Okay, of course it's an electric guitar instrument, but you don't have to have that, right? If all you have is an acoustic guitar, you can learn a lot of great skills on acoustic guitar, right? And then transfer them over to electric guitar. So, power chords. Of course, they sound pretty awesome with electric guitar, some distortion and everything. But acoustic guitar, hey, if that's what it takes to learn power chords, do it. Okay, don't wait until you have your dream guitar. Okay, so number 1, power chords. Number 2, rock guitar is full of riffs, right? All those classic riffs. And sometimes you can learn a simple version of a riff, and then as you get better, learn the fancier version of that same riff. Okay. By the way, there's some great books out there. I like this one a lot. Rock Guitar, published by Hal Leonard, written by Michael Mueller. Michael, thanks for writing a cool book. I recommend this book highly. It's got a lot of stuff in there. Stuff not just for beginners, but for more intermediate players too. If you want a copy of it, contact me down below. I'm happy to sell you a copy of this book. Okay, it's a great book. I don't work for the book company or anything. It's a book I use a lot with my own students, and I recommend it. Okay, so riffs. There's tons of rock riffs. Some are easy, some are medium, some are hard. You want to learn as many of those as possible, okay? They're a great way to get small bits of information in your brain and memorize them and then work on them day after day. You know, and a good teacher or a good book will help you figure out which ones are the easy ones and which ones are a little bit harder, you know? Okay, so we're talking about power chords, we're talking about riffs. The minor pentatonic scale. Here, I'm going to do an E minor pentatonic scale here. Now, I wish they just called that the rock scale, because if they said, hey, do you want to learn a rock scale? Well, everyone would want to learn a rock scale, right? But the official name is the minor pentatonic scale. You cannot play rock guitar without being familiar with a minor pentatonic rock guitar scale, okay? That scale, by the way, can be moved up and down the neck in all 12 keys. I believe I have a video about pentatonic scales you can check out down below, and check out that video I have about pentatonic scales, okay? All those guitar solos, all those guitar riffs you've ever heard in your life, many, many, many of them are based on the pentatonic guitar scale, the minor pentatonic scale. Okay, so you've got to find a way to learn about the minor pentatonic guitar scale. Down-up picking, also known as alternate picking. Down-up, 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 down-up. Okay, definitely a skill you have to master as a rock guitar player. No way around it. Now the concept here, just to be clear, is not simply the ability to pluck down and the ability to pluck up. It's more the ability to do that regardless of the exact sequence of your fretting hand notes, regardless of what string you're on, what string you're going to. You keep up this pattern no matter where you are in your lead guitar scale or your lead guitar riff. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, also known as alternate picking. Okay, you gotta master alternate picking. It's good to start with something simple like a typical minor pentatonic scale and work on down-up picking, and then you can move into other things, fancier riffs and fancier scales, you name it. But alternate picking, also known as down-up picking. You have to come to terms with it, master it, grow to love it. It'll make you a faster guitar player without a doubt. And so many riffs and rock guitar styles are based on that down-up picking. Okay, we're coming towards the end here. Okay, only a few more details. We've talked about the minor pentatonic scale. We've talked about riffs, power chords, down-up picking, bar chords. Now, bar chords are significant. So many rock songs are based on bar chords. Now, bar chords are not easy, not for most of us. Okay, so you gotta be patient. Talk with a teacher, or if I don't already have a video about bar chords down below, I'll be posting one soon. Okay, but bar chords, they can be tricky, you know, but when you master bar chords, there's so many rock songs that you can then play. Okay, so you're gonna have to put in some time on bar chords, but plan on spending some serious time with them. Okay, bar chords are not the kind of thing you do over the course of a weekend and then you're done with them forever. You know, it's gonna take you a few weeks minimum, right? If not a few months. I tell my students, in general, in terms of playing the guitar, give yourself 1 year from the day you first start. You know, give yourself a year. You'd be surprised how much stuff you can learn in a year. But don't judge yourself too harshly after 60 days or 4 months, okay? Give yourself a year. Remember, you're walking the footsteps of people who spent their lives learning the guitar. And we all want to play just like them. I'm the same way, right? Well, they spent years at it. And if you're getting frustrated after 2 months, it's not healthy, okay? So hang in there. Talk to a teacher. You and I do some Skype lessons or something, okay? And let somebody help you out. All right, because usually for most of us, someone helped us along the way too, if not a ton of people, right? I can think of a lot of people who made me a better guitar player, including guys who write great books too. All right, we're almost there. There are a lot of little tricks that help you become a better guitar player. I think of them as little tricks. They're not necessarily even that difficult, but a lot of rock riffs are based on these little tricks. I'll give you a quick example. If you know the A major chord, and I hope you do, imagine doing the A major chord with one finger. Now I'm only going to strum the second, third, and fourth strings. Okay? Now what I have here essentially is a one finger A chord, but I'm only strumming 3 of the strings. Well, that one finger A chord can move all up and down the neck. These other fingers are free to throw in some extra sounds. So here's an example of a song that uses this one finger grip with extra fingers added in. Name this tune, okay? You've heard that before, right? Sure you have. I'll tell you what it is in a second if you can't quite place it. Bottom line is, that's what I consider a trick. Not exactly difficult, but you need someone to show you the trick and then you've got it. Okay, have you thought of the song yet? Brown Sugar? Thanks, Keith Richard, for writing such a great riff there for us guitar teachers. Us guitar teachers owe a huge debt to all those great players out there, especially the guys who do things that pretty much anybody can do with a little practice. So, thanks, Keith. All right, so there's lots of little tricks, and a good teacher will show you a bunch of these tricks. You can learn maybe 1 a week, 2 a week, and then you've got them in your repertoire too. Last thing, possibly the most important thing. So if you've been watching up to this point, don't turn away right now. This is crucial, okay? Rock guitar came from where? Came from blues guitar. Any work you do pursuing blues guitar directly improves your rock guitar playing. In fact, if you want to really be a good rock guitar player, well-rounded, knowledgeable, study blues guitar as well. Make a little parallel study. What you're going to see is a lot of your favorite guitar players, they learned how to play blues guitar, and they took that information, those techniques, and helped, in some cases, help invent rock guitar. Or they certainly added those blues things to their rock guitar playing. So that's a big one. Any pursuit you have of blues guitar directly improves your rock guitar playing. How could it not, right? That's where rock guitar came from. Okay, so you ready for a quick rundown on the checklist here? So we got the minor pentatonic scale. Famous riffs. We want to learn as many famous riffs as possible. Power chords, bar chords, that's number 4. Down, up picking, alternate picking, that's number 5. Guitar tricks. There's lots of tricks out there. I know it seems like kind of a vague term, but you'll know one when you come across one, okay? All these little guitar tricks. And blues guitar. Putting your time with blues guitar You'll never regret it. All right, everybody, that covers what you truly have to know, without a doubt, in my mind, to pursue rock guitar. Hope you've enjoyed watching this. Hope some of those items you've already been pursuing on your checklist. But if you haven't, this is the time to start doing it. All right? Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, subscribe. Check out my other videos. If you can afford it, I'd love a little donation. You can go to the PayPal button on my channel page, make a small donation. Truly would appreciate it. Don't forget, if you need to buy stuff, if you need a copy of this book, my wife and I have a little music store, and I'm happy to send some stuff out to you. We can work out a deal, I'm sure, so just contact me down below. All right? Hey, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I love making them. I'm going to keep making them for a long time. Hope you enjoy them all. And don't forget, you got to practice every day. Every day, every day. You can't complain if you're not practicing every day, all right? Every day. All right? Hey, happy to do a Skype lesson with you too. All right? So let me know if you want to do a Skype lesson. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy.